Namaste. Today I am going to talk about the astrological analysis of Narendra Modi's swearing in chart. The Narendra Modi swearing in chart happened in two lagnas. One is that of the Vrichika lagna. The other certain ministers started taking in that of the Dhanur lagna. Now if we take Vrichika lagna, the fourth house as Saturn, the fifth house as Rahu, the sixth house as Mars, seventh house has Venus, Mercury, Sun, and Jupiter, and the ninth house is Moon. So this is the basic horoscope combination. Now, if we put the Bhava chart, also there is not much of variation in the chart. So the Mamata Banerjee has said, let us see whether this government survives even for 15 days. A lot of people have been predicting whether this government will survive at all. Let us have the astrological analysis. The point is from Lagna, the Lagna Lord is in the 6th house and the 6th Lord is in the 6th house. So Modi will be troubled by his enemies, but he will be successful in winning over enemies. And the enemies will most probably come from south, and the Mars represents the southern direction in the astrology. So that is the main problem which Modi will face. The 7th house has lot of planet, so there will be a lot of attraction from the other parties. They will be able to join substantial number of people in the party across. The ninth house is in the ninth lord, so there will not be any confrontation with the president or with the chief justice or with anybody across. It will be smooth transition. The next thing is he has taken in Guru Dasa Sukra Bhukti. So Guru Dasa is an excellent Dasha. It is a Punarvasu Nakshatra. It is Lord Rama's Nakshatra, which is considered to be very good. He might not be able to implement all his plans. There might be opposition, but overall it looks like Modi will be able to scrape through the 5 years because the 8th Lord is very powerful. From Saturn, 8th Lord is in 4th house and generally 8th Lord is in the 7th house. So it does not look like it is a short form of government. There could be certain amount of turbulence can be there. When Jupiter shifts into Mithuna, there can be some minor turbulence can be there. So this is a very good Muhurta. My hats off to the guy who has fixed the Muhurta, who has understood the principles of Muhurta brilliantly. There is no doubt. Actually, I thought they are going to keep the Muhurta in a very difficult time, just like the Ram Mandir. But this Muhurta is something of very stupendous caliber. The second thing is, it is the Dhanusu Lagna by which all the ministers has taken care, where the Lagna Lord is in the 6th house along with the 6th Lord. So they might feel tensed up, they might feel confronted, but the 8th Lord is in the 8th house, which is very good. But in the Bhava chart, the Mercury, Sun and Venus moves into the 7th house. So most of them will be able to perform their action and their activity in a very, very positive manner. So Modi will be remembered as the iconic Prime Minister. There are 4 Prime Ministers who have had 3 terms. First was Jawaharlal Nehru, the next was Indira Gandhi, the third one was Atal Bihari Vajpayee. 3 times he got sworn in as the Prime Minister. The last of this is the Narendra Modi, who is going to be who is being sworn in for the 3rd time across. Nobody has ever replicated the 4th time in the Indian history. So it might be very difficult for Modi to stand in the 4th term. And also the new Dasha of Mars will start in 2025. Every new Dasha actually promoted a new leader. In Venus Dasha, the arrival of Manmohan Singh along with Narasimha Rao, the end of the Venus Dasha was Vishwanath Pratap Singh. The entire Sun Dasha was ruled by Manmohan Singh, and Sun Dasha, Ketu Bhukti, the entire thing changed across. So the Moon Dasha, it was called as the Modi era, now followed by the Mars Dasha. Mars Dasha might show a certain amount of replacement with Narendra Modi, but the government with the kind of the present Muhurta is not going to fall. There might be the India alliance and the opposition might be shocked by the Narendra Modi's government, and they will be able to get through the coming easily till the next March across. So it is a very positive time, and Narendra Modi will be able to implement a lot of things as far as the economics are concerned. They'll be able to easily do it across, and a lot of his ministers will perform very well. We will have to see the opposition vote taking in the Lok Sabha to come to a conclusion. But as such, it is a wonderful Muhurta fixed by somebody who is well known in the Muhurta Shastra circle. And it is very rare for astrologers to understand Muhurta, and that man is used to lordship, and that man is used to Bhava chart brilliantly, and he has taken the two Muhurtas. Earlier it was done on a Saturday, where it was Rahu Nakshatra, Arudra Nakshatra, the ninth lord in 8th house would lead to the confrontation with the authorities like Chief Justice, like President of India. But this time they had changed the Muhurta, and thank God they changed the Muhurta across. And some people told me from Delhi that it has been of Asura Panchang. I don't see any Asuric Panchang and all that thing. He had built a Rama temple. Therefore, a lot of things has flowed across the Rama's Nakshatra. And he will be remembered as a very, very iconic figure in the Indian history. Much bigger than Jawaharlal Nehru was ever remembered. He might be called as the revival of the Hindu faith and a lot of things across. The other things, the other patterns about the horoscope and the election, we would talk about it. We were the only very few astrologers who have been telling right from his second term that Modi will come back in third term. We had also told that Annamalai might not win the Coimbatore seat, and the BJP will get a drubbing, and it might not be the party to replace ADMK. Like that, there are a lot of predictions which has been given across. We got the numbers wrong, but that numbers wrong, that we can talk about it later across. But as such, there were so many political predictions, whatever we had given it is wrong. The question is, will Modi stand for the fourth term, and will the government survive? The point is, the government might see turbulence as Jupiter moves into Mithuna. Otherwise, there is not much of possibility for this government to see turbulence. Narendra Modi might get replaced in the Mars Dasha, because every new Dasha, there is a change of the prime ministers are there. So with that prediction, we thank you so much for the support, and please do share this video with many people who want to understand the astrology. The technique what we have used in the mundane astrology is the vote taking time, and many planets are in the Kendra and Trikona. The 6th lord is in the 6th house, the 9th lord is in the 9th house, Jupiter in 5 and 11. So therefore, this is a wonderful Muhurta to take swearing in. Thank you.